What if the Black Death wasn't just a plague, but an extraterrestrial attack? In the 14th century, the Black Death swept across Europe, wiping out a third of the population. But some theorists have a wild idea. What if it wasn't just a disease? They point to bizarre accounts of strange mists and eerie lights in the sky just before outbreaks. Could it be that aliens unleashed a bioweapon on medieval Europe? Historical records describe poisonous mists that preceded the plague, leading to speculation that it wasn't a natural occurrence. Imagine advanced extraterrestrial beings testing their weapons on an unsuspecting planet. Could the mysterious lights be UFOs, observing the havoc they created? Or is it all just a coincidence, a blend of medieval superstition and modern imagination? While mainstream science attributes the Black Death to the bubonic plague spread by fleas, these outlandish theories make us wonder. What really happened in the 14th century? So was the Black Death a tragic pandemic or a sinister alien plot? The truth might be out there. None of this sounds real, but what if I told you the Spanish flu might have started in a lab? The 1918 Spanish flu wasn't just a flu, it claimed millions of lives worldwide. But here's the twist. Some theories suggest it wasn't just nature taking its course. Think World War I, the trenches, and secretive chemical experiments. Historians and conspiracy theorists alike speculate that the deadly virus could have been an accidental release of chemical weapons. Imagine research in warfare leading to a global catastrophe. A chilling thought, isn't it? While mainstream science attributes the pandemic to a natural virus spread, the idea of human error in the fog of war adds a layer of dramatic tension to our history. It's a blend of mystery, tragedy, and the stark reality of human fallibility. What do you think? Could a wartime experiment have unleashed one of the deadliest pandemics in history? The truth remains shrouded in the mists of time, but it's a theory that keeps us questioning.
Picture this, a tiny fungus triggering one of America's darkest chapters. Sounds crazy, right? In 1692, Salem, Massachusetts was gripped by witch trials. People believed the devil was at work, but some scientists have a different theory. Ergot poisoning. This nasty fungus grows on rye and can cause hallucinations, spasms, and even paranoia. Imagine bread turning a whole town bonkers. When people ate the contaminated rye, they might have seen things that weren't there and acted out in bizarre ways. Spooky, right? Ergot's effects could easily have been mistaken for witchcraft. So while the villagers pointed fingers, it could have been their breakfast causing the chaos. This theory blends agricultural science with social paranoia, shedding new light on an old mystery. Next time you hear about the Salem witch trials, remember, sometimes history's darkest moments have the weirdest explanations. Could a simple fungus have fueled the hysteria? It's food for thought.
Am I the only one that didn't know Columbus might have been searching for secret Templar treasures? Let's dive into this hidden history. Many of us learned that Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492 to find a new route to India. But some say there's more to the story. What if Columbus was actually working for the Knights Templar? The Templars were a powerful and secretive order supposedly disbanded in the 14th century. But rumors suggest they continued operating in the shadows. Columbus had connections to the Templars through his wife's family, who were known Templar sympathizers. His voyages might have been more than just exploration. He could have been seeking hidden knowledge or treasures. This theory reshapes our understanding of the Age of Discovery, blending maritime history with esoteric conspiracies. So, next time you think of Columbus, remember, history might be more mysterious than it seems. What do you think? Could Columbus have been on a secret mission? Let us know in the comments. I will show you how to get the best history lesson of your life. George Washington, alchemist, buckle up. Imagine this, the face on the dollar bill, the hero of the Revolutionary War, secretly chasing the philosopher's stone. Yep, you heard right. Some say George Washington's quest wasn't just for freedom, but for immortality. Legend has it, Washington dabbled in alchemy, searching for eternal life and infinite wealth. His military strategies, his political maneuvers, all possibly fueled by ancient secrets. Mystical, right? So next time you look at his stern face, remember, history might be hiding a magical twist. George Washington, first US president, and secret alchemist. Think about it.
If you love history, but hate long lectures, then get ready for a wild revelation. Pharaoh's tombs are legendary for their curses. But what if I told you those curses might have been early forms of biowarfare? Yep, you heard that right. Recent findings suggest that priests placed pathogens and toxins inside the tombs. Imagine robbing a tomb and suddenly falling ill. Mysticism meets ancient biowarfare. These biological traps could explain the mysterious deaths of tomb raiders. So was it magic or just early science? Next time you hear about a pharaoh's curse, remember, it might be more than just a spooky story. It could be history's first biowarfare. Mind-blowing, right? Stay curious.
If your history books read like horror novels, you might be obsessed with Rasputin. Let's dive into his dark legend. Grigory Rasputin, his name sends chills down the spine. Known as the Mad Monk, He held the Russian court in a hypnotic grip. Some claim he was a psychic vampire, feeding off the energy of those around him. But was there more to this sinister mystique? Rasputin's charisma was undeniable. He wielded influence over Tsarina Alexandra, captivating her with his supposed healing powers. Critics whispered of dark arts and occult practices. Was he merely a master manipulator or something more otherworldly? His eyes, intense, penetrating, seemed to pierce through the annals of time. Historians debate his true nature, but one thing is clear. Rasputin thrived on the fears and beliefs of a desperate court. The psychic vampire theory, though fantastical, mirrors the eerie power he held. Rasputin's legacy is a blend of fact and folklore, forever shrouded in mystery. What do you believe? Comment below and join the debate. Follow for more captivating history bites.
If your idea of the space race ends with the US flag on the moon, you're missing half the story. Let's dive into the intrigue. The moon landing is a hallmark of US achievement, but whispers of a Soviet secret have long lingered. Some claim the Soviets may have landed first, only to shroud their mission in secrecy due to technical failures. Imagine, cosmonauts touching lunar soil before Armstrong, their triumph hidden behind the Iron Curtain. Could this theory be more than just a myth? It reshapes our understanding of the space race, hinting at covert successes and losses never revealed to the public. The truth may still be out there, concealed in classified archives. So what do you believe? The official narrative or the possibility of a hidden chapter in lunar history? Keep looking up. The cosmos holds many secrets.
If your history class felt like a dragon's yawn, you're in for a treat. Did the Great Wall of China really fend off mythical beasts? The Great Wall of China isn't just an ancient engineering marvel, it's a tapestry woven with threads of legend and lore. While it undeniably served as a military defense against invaders, some tales suggest it also protected against giants and dragons. Imagine ancient soldiers watching the horizon not just for enemies, but for winged beasts from the sky. These stories, passed down through generations, blend the practical with the fantastical, challenging the purely strategic view of this iconic structure. So next time you think of the Great Wall, remember it's not just a wall, it's a gateway to a world where history and myth collide. Amazing, right? Why do 60% of history buffs believe Stonehenge was a druid power source? Let's dive into this ancient enigma. Imagine ancient druids standing at Stonehenge, not just for rituals but to harness Earth's electromagnetic fields. This theory suggests Stonehenge was an energy portal, channeling forces we still don't fully understand. Historians and geophysicists debate. Could these stones have been a prehistoric power plant? Some evidence points to an advanced understanding of natural energy, blending archaeology with cutting-edge science. So was Stonehenge a mystical power source, or just a grand structure? The truth might be lost to time, but the mystery keeps us guessing. What do you think? Drop a comment and let's unravel this ancient puzzle together. Stop thinking of Leonardo da Vinci as just an artist. He might have been a time traveler. Some theorists think Da Vinci's sketches for helicopters, tanks, and other advanced tech are too detailed for his time. What if they were memories of future inventions? Imagine Da Vinci hopping through time, witnessing modern marvels and rushing back to jot them down. His notebooks are filled with designs that look like they belong in a sci-fi movie, not the Renaissance. From intricate flying machines to underwater breathing devices, this guy was light years ahead. But was he just that brilliant, or did he have a secret time machine? While historians scoff at the time travel theory, it sure adds a spark of excitement to his story. So next time you admire the Mona Lisa, remember, you might just be looking at the work of a temporal pioneer. Leonardo da Vinci, artist, inventor, time traveler? What do you think? Let us know in the comments.
Suggestion none, the Boston Tea Party. A legendary act of defiance against British tyranny. Or was it? Picture this, smugglers, not patriots, orchestrating the whole spectacle. Yeah, you heard me right. These colonial rebels were neck-deep in illegal tea trade. The British East India Company, with its dirt-cheap tea, threatened their profits. So instead of patriotic fervour, imagine them plotting to sink that tea to protect their black market monopoly. The Sons of Liberty. Hailed as heroes, might have had a touch of self-interest. Disguised as Mohawk Indians, they dumped 342 chests of tea into Boston Harbour. A revolutionary act? Maybe. But also a cunning strategy to keep their wallets fat. So the next time you sip your tea, think about the blend of rebellion and racketeering that flavoured the Boston Tea Party. History is not always what it seems, huh? Stay curious, my friends.
If you're a history buff, then brace yourself for this mind-blowing theory. The Virgin Queen. Queen Elizabeth I, celebrated for her intellect, her power, and her celibacy. But what if the Virgin Queen was actually a man? Some provocative theories suggest that young Elizabeth died, and to secure the Tudor succession, she was swapped with a boy. Imagine the scandal, the sheer audacity of such a cover-up. Could it be true? Did we, for centuries, celebrate the reign of a king in disguise? Historians have debated the evidence, the ambiguous portraits, the secretive court life, and the puzzling virginity. It's a theory that challenges everything we know about gender, power, and the very structure of monarchy. Whether you believe it or not, one thing's for sure, Tudor history just got a whole lot juicier. If you think today's tech is impressive, imagine a civilization that had it all pre-Ice Age. Welcome to the legend of Atlantis. The legend of Atlantis speaks of a lost civilization, one that boasted technology far ahead of its time. Picture this: advanced machinery, intricate architecture, and knowledge that possibly rivaled our own. Some researchers suggest Atlantis wasn't just a myth, but a real society, wiped out by cataclysmic events. They propose it existed before the Ice Age, blending mythology with geological and technological clues. Imagine what ancient humans could have achieved if Atlantis truly had this advanced tech. Is it mere fantasy? Or did we lose a chapter of human brilliance to the depths of the ocean? As we uncover more about our past, the mystery of Atlantis continues to fascinate and provoke. What's your take on this ancient enigma? Stay curious, history buffs. If your history books paint a clear picture, you're in for a surprise. The JFK assassination is shrouded in a web of mystery. John F. Kennedy's assassination on November 22, 1963 has baffled the world for decades. While the official story points to a lone gunman, whispers of a deeper conspiracy linger. Some believe the mafia orchestrated the hit in retaliation for JFK's relentless crackdown on organized crime. The Kennedy administration's war on the mob put powerful figures behind bars, stirring resentment and fear. Could the mafia have the motive and means to silence the president? This theory pulls us into a dark underworld where political power clashes with criminal empires. The truth remains elusive, but the question endures. Did the mafia kill JFK? The lines between history and conspiracy blur, leaving us to ponder what really happened that fateful day.